Okay, welcome back from the break. We are Bombina Bombast, and we are here to make a live virtual reality experiment. I'm Emma.
And I'm Svante, and I'm going to be responsible for the synchronization.
And I'm totally quiet.
Yes, S28 it says.
And I'm Petra, and I'm going to be the shared individual.
And I'm Victor, and I'm going to...
The stream.
Yeah, I'm going to do the stream.
And I'm Katrin, and I'm going to be operating that camera over there.
And my name is Stefan, and I am going to push one button.
You can also give him an applause afterwards, when you know that he's really done his work. I will guide you through this first part of the experiment. In the front here, you see a couple of our test subjects. They've gotten these special VR headsets. And yeah, I will explain how it works. So if you are ready to go to your places.
Of course.
Yeah?
You want mine?
No.
I will start by going through the technical stuff you see here. And as a special treat for all of you here today at the conference, I decided to do this as a beat poem.
I thought that was a joke.
No, I am perfectly serious. So I want you to do some beatboxing. You fine with that?
Nice.
Come on. And Stefan? Stefan?
What? Yeah?
Could you do some beatboxing?
Can you dance?
You will, yeah.
You can dance. Dance, okay.
You ready?
I hate
Stefan?
you for this. I hate you for this.
Are you ready, Stefan?
I'm ready.
Okay. We got 2 GoPros sitting side by side. Interocular distance is 6.5. True 3D stereoscopy, boosting out a signal into 160p. But that's not all, as you can see. We're also working binaurally. 1 mic per ear will make you hear this performance loud and clear. So 1 signal per camera eye. Go through these 2 HDMI, and 2 Blackmagics grab the stream and shoots it like a laser beam into a VJ system. Over there we've hacked to make the stream appear as an equi-rectangular top-bottom feed that this fruit-based CPU will need for the Wowza streaming engine to run fast.
Hey. Yeah.
And make it possible for Wirecast to bring the broadcast nice and steady through the air. And we're here already, where finally it ends up in our home hacked app that right now is running in the headset, in your forehead. And due to the network capacity, there will be a 30-second latency.
Boom!
Okay, so now we feel a bit warmed up. I will let Svante tell you about the synchronization that is going to happen to our test subjects.
Yes. We are going to do the synchronization through 3 easy steps. First, we have the visual synchronization, where we're going to just make sure that everything works. They are going to say hello to the camera and everything, make it sure by wave. And we have the physical synchronization that we are going to do through, let's call it a dance. And then we have the third synchronization, the emotional synchronization. And for that, we are going to need a bit of privacy.
Thank you, Svante.
Yes.
Well done. So I think we are ready now to start. Let me just check. Victor, are you ready?
Sounds so certain.
We try once again. Victor, are you ready? Yeah, he's ready. Petra, are you ready? Stefan, are you ready?
I am ready.
Katrine, are you ready? She's ready. Okay. Stefan will now turn on the stream. And due to the network capacity, like I said, there will be a 30-second latency. So in a couple of seconds, we will tell you to put your headsets on, but...
Yes. First, we are going to do a bit of synchronization. This is just for us. So, look at the camera, the shared individual, and say, "Hello, future me. Hello, future me. Hello."
Woo, hello.
That's perfect. Put your headsets on. Yes, yes, yes. And put your headphones in your ears. Oh, we got this. We got this. Perfect. That was the visual synchronization. Yeah, worked fine. Here comes the physical synchronization. So just follow the hand movements, the dance thing we were talking about. Perfect. Thank you. Yes, I think it worked. Victor. I think it worked, yes, perfect. So, here comes the emotional synchronization. But for that, we are going to need the privacy thing. So. What's happening now is that I will come over there later, so it's a pre-recorded thing. But they don't know that. They have no idea. But the great thing with this pre-recorded thing is that we have the possibility to cut to something else. So if they believe that they are in their own body, that means that when we, later on, we cut to different things, different sceneries from Malmö town. You haven't seen Malmö, will see bits of Malmö that's worth looking at. So this will soon cut to another feed. It's already cut into the pre-recorded scenes, and it will soon cut to different places, and they will hopefully feel like they're somewhere else in someone else's body. And the emotional story is me telling about growing up, telling about my grandmother passing away, sadly. But at the same time, actually, a connection started through her to my mother. My grandmother was sick in the hospital, and I actually got the information that my girlfriend from at that time was pregnant, which resulted in me getting occupied. So I didn't visit her as much as I wanted to. But that made the day that when we decided to become parents, I printed out the pictures, you know, those ultrasound kind of things. And I had that in my hand, and I went to the hospital. And it was the same hospital that my grandmother stayed at, so I actually walked through the corridors without even taking my shoes on to show her the picture. But she passed away during that night, so I never got to show her that. And that's the emotional story. I mean, maybe it's not important, but this is why we did the pre-recorded thing. Now they're suddenly in their own body, and all of you are gone. So what they see now is the same place that they saw earlier, but now everything is empty because everyone is in one body. So now they're a part of the shared individual. And now we cut to different sceneries from Alma. Remember, they are 30 seconds later, so they haven't seen it yet. Did you hear me? Yeah, thank you. It's hard to see here, but there's an ultrasound in my hand. So this is kind of tying everything up. I like this. And the possibility with the shared individual, and what we asked ourselves doing this show is, you can visit other bodies. Is it easier to comprehend the story from when you have the first person perspective? Do they have a feeling of what I told them earlier? Do they have a feeling of when Emma was standing in a cafe and drinking coffee? Do they experience that in some kind of way? And the question is, can you share an individual? Can you become whoever you want? Can you be wherever you want? And for those up there that are nervous that our counter just reached 0, we're soon done. It's so soon done. Sorry about that. We don't want no kind of Oscar music turning up now. We need to finish this.
They are now back here in Petra's body on stage. And then, of course, 30 seconds later, they will realize they are. And it would be great if you all welcome them back with an applause when you see them lifting their headsets, okay?
Thank you for being a part of the shared individual. You can now take off your headsets. Thank you.
Thank you very much for being a part of this experiment, and we hope to give all of you a chance to experience this experiment in the future. So find us, we are Bombina Bombast. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Sierra.